Welcome, Jedi Apprentice. Today we have a lesson on the 7 spiritual principles of the Jedi, otherwise known as the laws of Hermetics. The Force, as it is explained in the Star Wars, has many parallels to the unseen and invisible laws in our universe today. We dive into what they possibly would be if the Force was real outside of the films. This Force, which connects the Jedi to the universe and physical world, is not just a fictitious construct, but it exists all around us, and we can tap into it through these 7 principles. Open your mind and connect to what has been happening all around you your whole life, working in the invisible. The 7 Hermetic principles are foundational concepts in Hermeticism, a philosophical and spiritual system based on the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus. These principles provide insights into the nature of reality, helping practitioners understand the universe, themselves, and the connections between all things. Rooted in ancient wisdom, these principles continue to influence modern philosophies, spiritual practices, and even scientific inquiries. These teachings and principles can be thought to have influenced the minds of all Jedi and the ways of the Force depicted in Star Wars. We will explore briefly each of the 7 principles, elucidating their meanings and implications. Let's dive in. 1. The principle of mentalism. The first principle states, the all is mind, the universe is mental. This principle emphasizes the idea that everything in existence is a manifestation of thought. The universe, in essence, is a creation of the mind, highlighting the significance of consciousness in shaping reality. By understanding this principle, individuals can recognize the power of their thoughts and beliefs in influencing their experiences. 2. The principle of correspondence. This principle is encapsulated in the phrase, as above, so below. As below, so above. It suggests that there is a correspondence between different planes of existence, physical, mental, and spiritual. This principle encourages individuals to look for patterns and connections, understanding that insights gained on one level of reality can be applied to others. By learning to recognize these correspondences, individuals can gain deeper insights into themselves and the universe. 3. The principle of vibration. According to the principle of vibration, nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. This principle conveys that all matter is in constant motion, and even seemingly solid objects are made up of vibrating particles. This understanding opens up the realization that emotions, thoughts, and energies also exist within a spectrum of vibrations. By raising their own vibration through positive thoughts and actions, individuals can change their circumstances and experiences. 4. The principle of polarity states that everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. This means that all aspects of life exist on a continuum, where opposites are merely different manifestations of the same phenomenon. Understanding polarity allows individuals to find balance in their lives, recognizing that joy cannot exist without sorrow, and light cannot be appreciated without darkness. 5. The principle of rhythm. This principle posits that everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The principle of rhythm highlights the natural cycles present in all aspects of existence, from the changing seasons to the cycles of life and death. By attuning themselves to these rhythms, individuals can navigate the ebbs and flows of their experiences with greater ease and acceptance. 6. The principle of cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect states that every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. This principle underscores the interconnectedness of actions and their consequences. It encourages individuals to take responsibility for their choices and to recognize that their actions ripple through the fabric of reality. Understanding this principle can empower individuals to make conscious decisions that align with their goals and values. 7. The principle of gender. The final principle, the principle of gender, asserts that gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This principle goes beyond biological sex, emphasizing the balance of masculine, active, and feminine, receptive energies within all things. This understanding fosters harmony and balance in personal, social, and spiritual aspects of life, as individuals learn to integrate and express these energies authentically. The 7 Hermetic principles provide a profound sacred framework for understanding the complexities of existence. By exploring concepts such as mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, individuals can gain valuable insights into their lives and the universe. These principles encourage self-awareness, personal growth, and a deeper connection to the world, fostering a holistic perspective on existence. As such, they remain timeless tools for those seeking enlightenment and understanding in an ever-changing world. These introductions to the 7 Hermetic principles were just a short introduction, and it is encouraged for students to dive deeper into these concepts in study through text or other forms. At its core, these principles are represented in the sacred book, the Kybalion, by the 3 initiates. That is a good place for the student to begin their dive deeper into this profound knowledge. Through these principles, we are encouraged to look at ourselves and continue the journey within to create radical, lasting change in our hearts and mind. These principles are the key to understanding ourselves and the greater universe around us. Harnessing these ancient sacred principles in our everyday life will bring us closer to unlocking our minds and aligning us to our purpose. I invite you, the listener, to let this message be a sign and reminder to continue your journey inward. Even though our lives are filled with mundane, repetitive tasks and duties, we continue to study the deeper side that calls us back to the world of light. So we become an instrument of peace, love and harmony, and cultivate our destiny. May the Force be with you.